Yeah, Coach, just talk about Brandon Allen today.
No congratulations first, Mike?
Congratulations,
Okay.
Coach. Sorry.
All right.
Yeah.
He did well. You know, I thought he ran the offense good, showed a little mobility, made some good throws, missed a few too. We're not ready to put him in Canton yet, but overall pleased with the way he played.
What do you think about your red zone defense, particularly in the first half when you held them to all those field goals, and how critical was that?
Very critical. You can do the math, 3 instead of 7, and one time 0 instead of 3 or 7. You know, that's a difference in the game. So we've been playing pretty good down there for the most part. We spent a lot of time on it, and the guys did their jobs.
Vic, a wildcat with Phillip at the end, and also an end around the Cortland earlier. What'd you like about the game Rich called today?
Well, obviously 24 points is an area we haven't been to too many times, so that's good. And I thought we called a good game, made some adjustments in the way we call the game, and they paid off.
Congratulations, Coach. Would you expand? Oh, one of your great,
Hey, Woody.
one of your great victories in your head coaching reign. Would you expand on what you're talking about? It looked like. Do you think that was a combination of a quarterback who was had the ability to more move around, or different type of scheming offensively, if that makes sense?
There was a little bit of all that stuff you're alluding to, but I mean, we've been in games like this before. Obviously, you guys have seen them, and we're now 1-4 in these games, or 1-3, and you know, just another play here or there. In those other ones, we would have got it done too. You know, the 3rd and 1 stop, you know, at their last drive where we throw them for a -3 or -4, you know, that was a critical play, which sets up 4th and 4, and we stop them there. And great credit to the guys.
Coach, what went into the decision to take the ball out of Brandon Allen's hands and go with a wildcat with Phillip Lindsay there at the end of the game?
That was a play we liked. You know, we worked on it. And we just thought it had a good chance to work there.
Coach, Brandon said on the radio postgame that the throw to Cortland for the touchdown was his worst throw of the day. So I guess what kind of luxury is that? And has Cortland exceeded your expectations?
Yeah, no, I expect that out of Cortland. You know, with a big guy, big receiver like that, you got to put it up there, give him a chance to win those 50-50 balls. And Cortland did. You know, that's a guy making a play. I thought his throw to the slant in the red zone was a worse throw than that.
What do you think of how Noah responded, and just overall, what did he bring to you in this game?
Well, he made a big play, obviously. You know, it's a medium pass that turns into a 75-yard touchdown. And those are big plays. You know, it's hard to, in Hank Stram's words, to matriculate down the field all the time. You need some big plays. And Noah's a guy that's, you know, been up and down, but he's a young guy with talent, and it's our job as coaches to develop talent, and we're going to keep trying to do that with all of them, and it's nice to see him have a good day today.
Coach, what's your message to the team after this game, and how do you handle the bye week that's coming up?
My message is, hey, we're enjoying the win. We just celebrated the win, you know, and it's good to see them be rewarded. We've been this is our 4th game like this. And you guys know how the other 3 turned out. And to get one, hopefully that starts to believe we can get the next one when we're in like this.
You said you made adjustments to the way you guys called plays. I mean, could see a lot of them, but generally, what was the approach this time?
Well, I thought we just mixed the play pass in a little bit more, you know, on the early downs. You know, went for some shots. You know, like you saw, the one to Cortland, some other ones. So it's not a major overhaul, just a little tweak here and there.
Yeah, Coach, did Brandon Allen get the game ball?
He did. I gave it out to him.
Okay. Did he have any, what were your words to him and his words after he accepted it?
I don't remember. Just congratulated him on playing such a winning performance and gave him the game ball.
Hey, Vic, you ran the pistol a lot with Brandon today. How difficult is that to defend if you're running that?
It's not that difficult, really. It's just, instead of being in the gun offset, where sometimes your run game can be a little bit limited. Now, if you want to be not under center, being in the pistol, the back can go either way. But it's nothing major.
You mentioned those big plays earlier. Does that just kind of help make the play calling look better, the quarterback play look better, everything overall look a little bit better?
You got an eye for the obvious, yeah. Yeah, it does. I mean, you can't win in this league without big plays. You can't play good defense if you're giving up big plays. So, yeah, big plays are really important.
Vic, all things considered, was there a conscious decision to be a little more aggressive on both offense and defense today?
No, we didn't change anything on defense. Yeah, well, it was a critical time. It's a short yardage. That's a call we have up every week. It's the first time we've called it this year. And I just felt that was the time to do it, and I did it. All right.
Yeah, Brandon, could you just kind of take us through how you were feeling coming into the game today for your very first game?
Yeah, nervous energy, I think, is the best way for me to describe it. I was excited, obviously a little bit nervous, but, once you get playing, get in there, get hit one time, things really, really get going for you.
Brandon, how'd the plays from Cortland and Noah there kind of help you out?
Yeah, they helped me out a lot, man. I made some dicey throws that Cortland bailed me out a couple times on. Noah just what an incredible play by him just to catch that ball and take it the distance is incredible. And can't do any of those things at the offensive line where they're blocking.
Brandon, to your right, did you sleep last night, honestly?
Yeah, I slept fine.
Okay. And sort of how did you work through the emotional part of it? You've waited so many years and so much time.
I think I was, I don't know if it's an emotional thing, but I think I was just a little bit amped to start the game. I missed a few easy throws that I know I can hit. So I think just being able to calm down, and once I got going a little bit in the game, just to settle the emotions, if anything, was beneficial for me.
Brandon, was there a point when you felt like you settled, maybe a turning point in the game where you started to feel more comfortable?
Yeah, when Cortland caught that pass, it made me feel really, really good because, I made a pretty terrible pass that he bailed me out and caught that touchdown. So anytime, you make a throw, you didn't put in the right spot and they still make a play like that, it gives you a lot of confidence and it helps settle you into the game.
Having only a week of practice with the starters, how comfortable did you feel with the playbook and just the guys you were playing with out there?
Yeah, I felt pretty comfortable. I think that the biggest thing was finally getting to throw to guys like Corton and Noah and all those guys that I haven't been throwing to previously before that. So I think, if anything, timing and kind of seeing how they run their routes and all that was great to get that week of prep before the game. I think that helped me out a lot.
You, right here, you've stood and watched for a year or two now at this level. Did you envision this better than what you envisioned? How firm of vision did you have of you doing this?
I thought I would complete a few more passes that I missed. I was hoping not to. Like I said, to start the game, I had a few easy passes I missed, so I envisioned making those throws. But, I think to get a win and because of the struggles we had to start the year and losing such close games, I think it was great to pull one out that was close.
Brandon, Vic said he gave you the game ball. What'd that mean to you, and did you say anything to the team?
Yeah, it was special, but I couldn't have done anything without the guys on the team. I thought our defense was really what held us in the game. I think 1 of 5 in the red zone, so holding them to all those field goals gives the offense confidence. Okay, we get a touchdown here, they're going to keep holding them. So I think they played incredible. And like I said, guys like Cortland, the offensive line, Phil running the ball the way he did, icing the game at the end. The game ball should have gone to the entire team.
How many friends and family members did you have for this game, and were you able to get their reaction afterward?
I haven't seen them yet, but I had about 15 family and friends in town, so it was nice to win at least.
Yeah, anybody give you, words of encouragement during the week, this week?
Yeah, I had a lot of texts, a lot of friends, family reaching out, just saying, we're proud of you, go do your best, do what you can do. And you love feeling that support from everyone. It helps you feel ready to go out and play your best.
You talked about Cortland bailing you out a couple times. First touchdown pass, ball out of your hand.
Yeah,
Are
I
you
thought it was
hoping,
picked.
praying at that
Yeah.
point, or what?
I knew I left it inside, threw it a little short, and I was kind of hoping the DB didn't turn around, but the way Cortland went up and made that play was really special.
What do you think about the game plan that Rich Scangarello put together this week, and how involved were you with it? Because it seemed custom fit to what you do best with the pistol and the bootlegs and all that.
No, it was a great game plan by Rich. You know, I thought he did a lot of things that tailored to my strengths, caught a lot of pass concepts that it would let me get through quickly, and then if it's nothing's there, then you'd be able to use my legs and run. So I thought he did an incredible job calling the game, and then especially there at the end, icing it. And with that play, we're kind of saving that for the whole game. So it was nice to bust that out then.
Has this moment hit you yet of winning your first start, and what are your emotions right now? You seem pretty calm.
Yeah, it feels good. You know, I hope to win a few more. So you know, this is the first, hopefully, of many.
Philip Lindsay and the run game got going there a little bit, especially in the second half. How much pressure did that take off of you?
Oh, it's incredible. When you get the run game going, any quarterback will tell you that it relaxes everybody. It opens up the pass game. It makes your play action passes so much better. So getting him going and the big runs he busted out you saw some of the play actions in the second half as well. So that really opened those things up for us.
Just to follow up on what Cecil asked, how much were you involved in the game plan and kind of going through what you liked, what you didn't like, what you thought would work, et cetera?
Yeah, no, Rich had me very involved with the game plan. He put together the plan himself, and then he said, hey, if there's anything you're not comfortable with, anything you run in practice and you can't see, you don't like the way it looks, just let me know. I'm not going to call it. So I thought he did a great job of, like I said, tailoring to my strengths, and he was calling plays that I was very comfortable running and that I could see well on the field.
Brandon, right here. With the Wildcat there at the end, did you think there might be a chance you get the ball that you were a decoy they were worried about?
I don't think they were too worried about me.
Yeah.
No, but we repped that play all week in practice, and it's looked great all week. So when he called it, I was pretty confident it was gonna hit big.
Yeah, Brandon, over the last couple of years, just waiting from the sideline and not really getting an opportunity, being waived and cut, seeing where you are right now and getting your first win, just how's that journey been for you?
Yeah, it's tough, and there's a lot of guys that'll tell you this league is tough. You get cut, traded, waived, whatever, and it's all about perseverance and like I said, getting that opportunity to see what you can do. And a lot of guys don't even get that opportunity, so I feel blessed to receive this opportunity. But like I said, the way it happened, you never want to see a guy like Joe go down, and the leader he was, and everything he means to this team.
Brandon, might be getting ahead of myself here a little bit, but you'll let me know. We really don't know what the future holds at the quarterback position for this team. Drew, Joe, you.
Yeah.
After doing what you did today, do you feel you are capable of competing for the #1 quarterback job on this team moving forward?
Yeah, I think my whole thing is I take everything like he said earlier, getting cut, waived, all that stuff. I take everything one day at a time. Whatever happens. Obviously, we got a lot of great talent at quarterback on this team, and like I said, whatever opportunities I get, I'm going to try to take advantage of. Whether that's one more game or 10 more games, I'm going to take advantage in one day at a time and just take advantage of what I can control.
Thank you very much, Brandon.
Thanks.